All right, guys, good morning. Today we're going to try to push to get something done here. All right, guys, I think I left you in the last video. I had to leave for work. I had everything ready to start spraying and had to go to work. So I did that. Today is Saturday, so we are weekend warrioring this. So like I say, I'll have Saturday off, and luckily Monday it's still on the afternoon swing shift. So all right, so quick rundown. 400 gallons of spray material in here, 20 gallon to the acres the application rate. I have that down pretty well, without any computers. Usually first high 1500 RPMs, about, it's not quite 20 psi, it will put 20 gallon to the acre. As long as I keep the RPMs and the speed the same, we don't have any issues. There's a little bit of adjusting here or there. It's not going to be 100% accurate, but this is a burn down type of application, so I'm not going to be as fussy as something in crop. The foam marker's full. I think I had said I can cover about 20 acres or 30 acres on a 5 gallon tank. I don't know. Can't remember. Just don't remember. Okay. One thing that made me nervous having this all pre-mixed and ready to go was the spray material itself. Most of you guys that farm will recognize that yellowish orange tint that the whole sprayer gets turned to. That's the Prowl H2O. So this is the 3 pre for the soybean pre. Prowl H2O, Metribuzin, Valor. I also have some Roundup and some surfactant. So there's six different ingredients in the tank. I was worried having it sitting in here for a day or two with that Prowl that it would get all that stuff's just miserable. It turns to a paste. Luckily, after work I came home in the dark later at night and I did let it agitate. So I'm going to let it agitate real good today, let the tractor warm up, and we'll get this first 400 gallon tank sprayed out. I don't know how far I'm going to get, and I'm not starting just yet. It's a little bit breezy today, a little windy. I try not to have a lot of wind. For one, I have no cab for the tractor, so depending on which way the wind's blowing, I'm wearing most of the herbicide. I don't like that. And for two, you're not getting it on the weeds. It's just blowing up in the air, and your application isn't worthwhile anyway. So this afternoon the wind's supposed to be down to like 1 mile an hour, so we're gonna see how it goes. I'm gonna leave right now on the four-wheeler and do the waterway update video, which I'm shooting 2 different videos today. I'll get that waterway part 3. We made some progress, so we'll let this agitate and I'll go take care of that. So I'll see you guys when we're getting ready to spray. On second thought, maybe I won't let it agitate while I'm gone. I had an experience with a hose that blew off the one time when I did that, and ran all the herbicide out of the sprayer, and I wasn't there to catch it. So older sprayer, I'm gonna be around while it's running. So all right, let's go take care of that video. All right, guys, it's a little bit later in the day here spraying. I didn't take any video of spraying for soybeans, but that's done. It's late, it's soon gonna be dark. There's rain coming, but I want to try to attempt one more thing. This is the chicken manure field, if you guys remember, and this was the field I couldn't mow. It was too thick and matted for my hay bine. Just couldn't do it. It's a mess right now. It's probably well fertilized. Right now in the tank, it's such a shame to say this, but right now in the tank we have Roundup and 2,4-D, and we're gonna crumple this grass up here real thick, and we're gonna try to no-till corn into this, but I don't want to have them no-tilling into this green stuff. I want to see if I can't stop the growth here that I started with the chicken manure. That was last summer. I have a lot of reasons for getting rid of hay. I know I'm trying to talk myself out of it. It has to be done. I don't have, now that I'm working, now that I'm working full time, I do not have time to make the hay. I do not want to hire anybody, and my equipment that I have, the hay bind, it's way too thick right now. I didn't put any nitrogen on. This is just still from that manure. The reason this was planted was because there's some erosion on this hillside, and I don't know if that was 100% because of tillage or what, but there's enough roots here, and I think the ground is good enough. We can do corn 2 years in a row. Shouldn't have any issues. I'm at the point now where I have, I don't know, 1,000, 1,500 bales left over from 2018, still about 1,000 bales from 2017. And we're going to be making hay soon here. My customers want this year's crop, 2019. So here again, I'm going to just keep having extra hay in the barn, and just keeps getting older and older. So I'm cutting off some of that production and going to empty that barn. If I don't make enough for them guys, they're just going to have to settle for 2018 or 2017. I just don't have the time, manpower, resources. So we're going to lay this flat. It's a mess right now with what I tried to mow last year, and it just I don't even want to think. It's not a nice field to bale hay to begin with because it's sloped, and the wagons, you're constantly having to watch the way you load them. You can't fill them. It was a pasture, and corn is going to be the best bet. So say goodbye to the nice green grass. Like I said, I hate to say it, but it is what it is. It's just going to be wasted if we don't put corn in it. So, all right, guys, I'm going to start spraying. Still at it. It's about 8 o'clock at night. So I started about 9 or so. So I've been on here 11 hours. Not consistently, of course, filling the sprayer. Like I said, all the bean ground is done. The 2 hay fields I wanted to get rid of have been sprayed. I made a split last minute decision on planting some corn also back down below. Outside my shop, I think we're going to just stick with corn. If we have another wet year, soybeans are not going to make it. And talking with a few people, they said down in meadows and stuff, you're better off just growing corn. So that's the plan there. Ran out of spray now. I think we're soon ready to call it quits here. I have a little bit. I want to finish this area down here. So basically, when I come back to start this field, I already made one pass. And how far is one pass, you might ask? Well, I can still see, even though this was soybeans in the no-till, I can still see where the corn rows were. Excuse me. So when I come back, I can just count over and get it pretty close. Honestly, these fields here aren't real bad. It's nowhere near the bean ground over there. So all right, let me finish this last strip here with what I have left. Still have all my stuff sitting out. I gotta get them put away. So this will probably be the end of another video here. I'm pretty happy with today's progress. I got a lot further than I thought I was going to. Seems like things are going a little easier this year, knock on wood, but and last year I wasn't working, and things were just, it was a constant challenge. I'll just put it that way. So, all right, guys. Yeah, there's the last strip. So, see you later. And one last thing here while I'm thinking of it. So it was about five loads today out of the sprayer, and that's filled, mixed, and applied. And that does count the one that I had pre-made ready to go from the other day that was still sitting. I had no problems with that prowl stain, or well, it stains things, but kind of getting jelly from sitting for a couple days there where I didn't get it sprayed. So, and I'm gonna have to put fuel in this thing. Got to grease everything before I go at it again. And tomorrow is Sunday. We have a 100% chance of rain. I don't work on Sunday anyway. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I think Thursday, all look like rain also. So no good there. Yeah, look at a mare's tail. Place is just thick with it. So this is bean ground. We're gonna see how this 4 different herbicides, 4 different chemistries, not quite taken to the max. I never like to use the full rate when you're mixing many different things in the tank at once, because each one's gonna pick up a little bit of and I don't want to go full rate, because if I have issues or spots where it's bad, I can still come back. I do follow that maximum rate per year, not just as an environmental thing, but I don't want to cause any type of damage to the crop. So why spend all the money to put the crop out and then have herbicide damage? So I follow that pretty close. I know with Roundup I don't want to go over the limit. So yeah, it's a nice evening here. I haven't seen any deer yet. I think they're just waiting for me to plant the beans. A lot of turkeys, a lot of wildlife out, a lot of traffic. So I'm gonna fold these booms up now, manual booms. I'm getting tired of folding and unfolding them. 5 loads of the sprayer, but I might have to get through the woods or get up through, I might have to fold and unfold them 8, 9, 10 times in that. So, but we're finished here, so call it a night. I think, like I say, trying to balance and juggle everything. I think we had good progress made today. They can plant beans for sure. And if they want to, I'm not going to lose any sleep. If I don't get all the corn ground sprayed, my in-crop herbicide I have a lot of faith in, so we'll see. So, all right, I'll let you guys go. Have a great weekend. I don't know what day I'll post this, but enjoy your weekend, and I know tomorrow I'm going to be resting for sure. So, all right, see you.